Breaking news. Omi in a Hellcat has been charged for tax evasion, money laundering, and copyright infringement, and the FBI has taken everything. All of this in today's breaking episode of Sinclair News. Hello one and all, and welcome to another episode of Sinclair News. I'm your host Sinclair Photos, and today we have a breaking story. This is happening about an hour before recording this. I've taken that hour to gather all my thoughts and all the information I possibly could and bring you this breaking news story. So today we got Omi in a Hellcat, the popping YouTuber. He has 490,000 subscribers and many supercars. Very loved, very respected in the supercar community and the YouTube community in general. He posted a live stream about an hour and a half ago that the FBI has seized everything from him, including his cars, jewelry, kids items, and all camera equipment that he uses to make his living here on YouTube. And wait for this story, guys. This is insane. So apparently he has been charged with tax evasion, money laundering, and copyright infringement through some shady TV streaming service or business called IPTV. That's what he called it. I don't know much about his background as a entrepreneur or doing his own sort of business, but I watched his live stream and he said he found a gray area or sort of loophole in the system and exploited it. He admits to doing that, and I'll play the clip right now.
But like I said, I became a millionaire straight off an idea. You know, I saw a hole in the system and I exploited it, and I made a ton of money doing it. One thing, they didn't give me a chance to pay my taxes this year or since 2016 is because, you know, ignorance is no excuse for the law.
So you heard it there from the horse's mouth. He admitted that he did exploit a gray area in the system, which I don't think that's illegal if there's nothing that says you can't do it. But the IRS and the FBI are in full investigation of this guy for the tax evasion aspect. And I've been told that he didn't even get sued by the NFL or NBA for streaming these things, and he would have handled it. Or if they did a cease and desist letter, he would have taken it down, which I think is kind of messed up that they're kind of screwing him like this. But that is the legal aspect of it for you guys. I don't really know how to deal with all that. I'm not a lawyer, but thankfully we do. And we're going to get a word from him here later on in the video. But he admits for doing wrong, and I like that he admits that he did it and is owning up to his actions. He's not going to try to play it off like he didn't do it. He said he's going to take the rap for himself and his boys and probably do a couple years in the jail for this. Here's him saying that as well. I don't want to get anything wrong, so I'm going to use clips that he said it himself so I can be 100% accurate and reliable in this news source.
I'm going to do a couple years off of this. I know I'm going to go to jail for a few years, but you know, I'm going to take the rap for all my guys because, you know, and hopefully this ain't fake. This is not.
As you know, this guy has plenty of cars. I'm pretty sure he's got a Urus and a Aventador S. He just picked up a Huracan Evo. Of course, a couple Hellcats. He's Omi in a Hellcat, and all of them are gone. He said he was staying at his friend's house in Philly. They took his phone. Apparently he was going to the Dominican Republic, and I guess they had to stop that trip because of all this that it literally just went down a couple hours ago.
I'm not in DR. I'm actually in Philly. I'm in a friend's house. They had to lend me a phone because I didn't have a phone. They basically seized millions of dollars out of all my accounts. They took all the cash that I had laying around. They took all my jewelry. They took all my kids' things. They took Xboxes. They took computers, laptops, cell phones. They didn't even leave fucking drones. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even leave drones.
So I will be sure to let you guys know if any more information arises from this. I really am interested in this topic, and I just wanted to say, if he does end up leading locked up, can I get a hashtag free Omi in the chat? We're free that boy all the time. If you're not doing anything wrong, I don't think you should go to jail, and making millions of dollars doing something that no one else is doing isn't wrong. Maybe the streaming stuff was, but if they gave him the prior time to take it down or even write a cease and desist, I feel like that would have been more fair on his end, of course. But the government is going to do what the government is going to do. Apparently they've been looking at his emails for years, tracking him, doing all sorts of shady stuff that I don't think they should have the right to do unless they're letting you know you're under investigation. But we'll know pretty soon how this is going to turn out. So I just want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you think he's wrong for this? Do you think he's right for owning up to his actions? And what do you think is going to happen to him? Now, luckily we've covered all this stuff. I am not a professional in this aspect of the legal battle side of things, but we do have a lawyer that my favorite lawyer, my favorite hype man, Tejano Scott, is going to let you guys in on what he thinks about this whole situation. So right now I'm going to kick it over to him. He was nice enough to shoot a little video of his thoughts, and I'll play that right now.
Good evening and welcome to this special edition of Sinclair News. My name is Tejano Scott. I'm a local Houston attorney. I'm also a Sinclair Photo superfan. Tonight, Sinclair reached out to me and asked if I could give a brief legal summary of the video that Omi and a Hellcat just released regarding his run-ins with the FBI. According to Omi, the FBI has come to his house and has seized his entire car collection, his jewelry collection, his cash accounts, cameras, SD cards, and other personal effects. He also claims that they'll be seizing real estate and other personal property very soon. In this video tonight, Omi and a Hellcat revealed that part of his fortunes that he has made has come from selling streamed services of copyrighted material. And he states that the FBI and their charges are charging him with essentially violation of the federal copyright statutes that prohibits you from being able to essentially make money from the selling of copyrighted material. He claims he only streamed the material, which means that he never possessed the material. He just allowed others to view it through a streaming service, and that does not essentially constitute a violation of the copyright statutes. Apparently, the FBI does not agree with his interpretation and have come to his house and, like I said, seized all of his personal effects because they anticipate that there will be significant damages that he will owe. As part of this video tonight, Omi and a Hellcat also revealed that he has possibly evaded paying taxes on some of this money, and has stated in the video that he anticipates that he will probably do 2 years or more in time for tax evasion. As we all know, that any type of money, whether it's illegal or not, you still have to pay the government taxes on it. And so I think that this was a concession tonight on Omi's part that he perhaps did not do that. If I were Omi and a Hellcat's attorney, and I'm also a big fan of Omi and a Hellcat, I might say, I would advise him right now to please be quiet, Omi, and seek professional legal advice before you say anything more online. I understand the urgency to get fans up to date with what's happening, but you must protect yourself first. Thank you all, and if there's more interest in this, we'll certainly dive into this deeper at a later date. Thank you.
All right, guys, you heard it from the lawyer himself. That's what he thinks about it. I want to hear what you have to think about it in the comment section below. Is he guilty? Is he innocent? Are they going to lock him up and throw away the key for this thing? Or are they going to be lenient, knowing that the government, I don't think, did what they were supposed to do in this situation? I want to hear it all from you guys, but thank you for tuning in. I had to beat Life Apollos for this, so sorry, Aaron, if you're watching, but the real news source is going to come out on top one of these days. So, if you liked the video, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new for on the minute, on the hour, breaking news, and every other daily news. So, we'll be back tomorrow with more news, as a matter of fact. So, if you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see this boy freed, and I'll see you in the next video.